Teacups, what's brewing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of stuff from Chantal. Lots of stuff. Not all stuff I followed. I found Thailand to be surprisingly hard. I was hoping it would be a font for slightly more engaging content, but this whole story of Salah's emergency is just showing and showing in the sense of she's using it as an excuse of, oh, no, we're going to do it when Salah comes. And then obviously Salah's not coming. And I think she said at one point this week that, oh no, we think maybe you won't come, we'll travel next time. She keeps saying she'll do the Timu haul when she gets home. So obviously she's got no actual intention of him getting here. But it's good to have the excuse to not have to go out because she'll do it with Salah. Because this absolutely real emergency that leaves him free the entire time she needs him online definitely could not be predicted when it comes to its end date. I got myself a new cup. Look how friggin' cute it is. Did I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. Now, why have I picked this particular video? Because I like try on haul. I like looking at the clothes. She's had a lot of stuff going on though. She's been high a lot, which we were expecting. I think she did admit at one point she literally just chose Thailand for the weed. She's been going on about nada. She was talking at one point about going to see if she could get her teeth done, which might actually be a useful thing to do while in Thailand, which is why she probably won't do it. The one thing I have been a little interested to see is just how quickly she slid back into her old lifestyle. Because yes, a lot of stuff was going on with Nada, and for all she is extremely unlikable, it doesn't mean that bad stuff doesn't sometimes happen to her, you know? It's hard to feel sympathy, but then she can also be a victim at the same time. And actually that was something this week, because Nada not only showed himself on his channel, himself in the flasher kind of way, he shared a picture, like an intimate picture of them. And I think it was Varas. I thankfully did not see the picture. And that really is just straight up wrong. Now I know that Salah's picture was going around and he did send it to Kaibella and Kaibella shared it with everyone. Doesn't make it right, but he did send it. We don't really know with the picture of Foodie how much consent was there, and even if it was consent with the situation she was in, like, it doesn't feel right. I don't like it. I don't like her, but I also don't like it. So that was all kind of gross and unnecessary. It's almost like when he gets attention, he gets worse. But she did put out this vlog. It's fairly benign content. It tends to be interesting to look at. So let's get looking. All right, everybody. I have skipped the cameo ad. Whoops, skipped the cameo ad, but did not turn on the screen record. So glad I caught that now. She does not look comfortable.
I could sure go for some new plus size clothing. I need a new outfit and an iron, but I digress.
There's probably an iron in that hotel room.
So,
or a press.
I think we should go check out this plaza here in Thailand.
I didn't think you were anywhere else.
And it is apparently made up mostly of plus size clothing. So, let's go.
I just want to, before we go, see the outfit she's wearing right now, because we have seen her clothes on her quite a lot. Like she's been wearing the same things over and over. That was a weird way to say that. Sorry, I left it a bit long to film. She's got the elephant pants that she got off of Timu. Is that her black abaya shirt underneath a denim shirt? Because, God, man, she must be boiling. I am going to discuss this later, but I don't understand why she always goes for the button downs. They're not the most comfortable look. But anyway, I'll skip back forward. I just wanted to see how she started the day. I don't think she's got many clothes at all at this point, and I do believe she's admitted as much because she was relying on Timu.
Let's go. Yellow. Good morning, Bangkok.
Oh, that was very loud. Sorry if this is a bit loud for a sec. Actually, no, I can't stand it. I'm going to turn it down.
All right, I'm going to call a taxi to the plaza. Yellow.
Why is she being so awkward? Did she forget she'd filmed an intro, or is she just trying to eke out more minutes? It's 16 minutes, she doesn't need to. Oh, we're into music over. I'm gonna have to turn this down again, man. Audio balance, friends. Did she just put the cleaning sign onto her door? Because those poor maids. Or is maid sexist now? Housekeepers. Oh, guys, my Canadian friend got stuck in an elevator the other day. She was going to school and her building elevator was just like, nah, friend, no thank you. She sent me some pictures of her, like, waiting for them to come. And it just made me think of Chantal immediately. If you never go, you will never know. I'm sure she finds that very meaningful as she spends literal days in her hotel room. The entranceway of that hotel looks pretty nice, just the rooms inside look quite cheap. How many times have we seen these fish? Prime B-roll filler. So, you need to turn it up now. Foodie.
I'm treating myself to a more luxurious ride in the Bolts. It's called Comfort Level instead of Economy. It's a little more expensive, like double the price, but today's my day.
I don't know if you guys remember way back when Will and Grace was on the air. I suddenly got a flashback that I didn't realise I remembered where Grace is reading through her diaries and it's like, today was really my day. Dude, you're going to the mall. Calm down.
So I'm splurging. Nice breeze. These are some vendors across the street from the hotel.
Her luxurious ride. I don't know if she says in this, but I think she said that they sent the wrong car. Maybe it was a community post. They sent the wrong car and so she just kind of had to squeeze into the back of this thing.
I think they made a mistake and they gave
I should have just shut up.
me a small car, which this is how I'm sitting. I never sit properly anyways. Regardless, I enjoyed the ride anyways. It was air conditioned and in the end it didn't really matter to me.
She looked a little bit put out. I mean, I suppose if I'd ordered something better and got something worse, I'd have questions, but yeah. I've got a feeling she needed that level of comfort.
I basically just wanted to show you guys what the streets of Bangkok look like, or some of them anywhere, at least in this area that I was going.
From a car window, because God forbid you be outside. I wonder, I haven't looked at kind of where her hotel is and stuff. Oh no, she said she doesn't like the subway. Because I used to get on the Sky train and it used to take me around.
It's, different, and some people don't get to travel, so they might want to see what the streets look like.
They might want to, but they're just seeing the buildings from a car.
Now, this doesn't represent all of Bangkok, obviously. There are 7-Elevens everywhere, though, but these are just some clips I took from the drive there to the mall. So, I got dropped off somewhere. I have no idea where I am.
Excuse me, had to cut to sneeze. Do I hear just a note of panic in her voice? Actually, one thing I will say legitimately should panic her. I think she said she was having problems with her phone, and I don't see her surviving without a phone. So she had better get that taken care of, maybe buy a power bank so she can constantly have it plugged in, but like, I would just go get a new phone at that point. I know hers is maybe fixable, but wow, like I wouldn't want to be in a foreign country with no way of kind of contacting people. So like, I'm not even saying her concerns are not warranted, because I think they are. I don't think she's capable of just taking care of herself, so, whew.
So I'm using my GPS. He dropped me off at the wrong location. But anyways.
Do we know if it was the wrong location or if she just doesn't realize he can't drive down a certain street or what have you? I'd be interested to know how far the place was from the place she was dropped off.
We're an adventure, right? I think I'm going the right way. Oh wow, fruits and things.
Look at this woman. This woman's look of realization. Are you ready? Just actual, trying to be polite, but this.
Oh, this is a lovely walkway. I'm getting pretty hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet.
We've been outside for 10 minutes.
Okay, when I find this store, I'm gonna be tired. That's okay.
I like how they've got the covering on the walkway there. That's pretty.
So this is the Platinum.
I'm so sorry about the ambient noise. I can't hear her unless it's turned up, but it's so loud.
Fashion mall. There's a lot of plazas here. And the one I'm going to is for plus size specifically. Okay, I found it.
Oh, I like that little telephone box with the flowers. That's quite cute.
Rong Song Plaza. Here. Alright, so let's go in.
Can you navigate the stairs?
Decorated with nice flowers. I like that. Okay. Oh, the AC.
There are a ton of little, I call them markets because they've got all the stalls. We've actually got some in Muscat here as well, where you've just got a few layers and then all these little stores. The one we have in Muscat, there's a few, but the one I've been to in Muscat has like home goods and loads of stuff upstairs, furniture, that kind of thing, and then all kind of clothing downstairs. And you used to get a ton of them in China as well. I always like poking around them, but you've got to be ready to like haggle, and you've got to be okay like walking away, because if you step too close you'll get swarmed.
Just so nice. Plus size.
I have a feeling looking at these stalls, and this might not be the plus size area to be completely honest, that their idea of plus size might be a little different from her idea of plus size. Just like it was in China, and that's not a her issue, although she is plus sized. That's just the major population isn't as big.
This doesn't look too plus size. Maybe, I think they're upstairs. 150 baht, not bad.
I'm not sure what the conversion rates are actually, you'll have to look it up. What do you look like, babe? For real.
A lady stopped me and said she had big sizes, but I wasn't really feeling the outfit, so I'm gonna have a look and see. Just having a look around here. Still lacks big fashion.
Yeah, as Chantal is about to find out, they are not at all subtle in their naming when it comes to, hey, you look fat, come get our clothes.
Oh. Let's see what their biggest size is. I like this dress.
I know she ends up buying this, spoiler alert. The thing I don't like about this dress is, one, I feel like the stripes remind me, if you're from the UK, of school uniforms. We often have like a gingham check or these stripes, so I can't look at it without thinking school uniform. But two, where the hem is in the skirt, the tier, is not flattering at all. And it's just because the roll of fabric is thinner and they do it around, so it's easier to make that way, it's easier to manufacture, but I don't find it helps shape. And that's one thing I think, just as a general comment, Foodie has a very difficult shape to deal with because of how her weight holds and how apple shaped she is, but she doesn't really have a sense of how to dress for us at all. So even when she can find clothes that are the right size, she can't always find clothes that will help her look her best, because even Foodie has a best, you know.
I'm gonna get this black one in size 60. She measured me on size 58.
I'm glad at least she got measured. The lady's trying to sell something, she's being polite, but then that makes it easy for her. She's like, okay, is it this size? Great, it will cover me at the correct size. Because this is something she really needs to do in Kuwait. She buys things that fit her kind of down to here, and then anything in the middle, because she does hold her belly forward, she has that apron, it won't fit, and it doesn't fit the modesty requirements because it's cut kind of straight down. And you can get bigger. You can go to tailors in Kuwait, we've said that before, but stuff like this, she can order plus size clothing. Yes, she'd be at the top of the range, but she could order it in Kuwait from one of the big manufacturers. She went to Centrepoint before. Centrepoint is owned by, what's their umbrella corporation called? I've completely forgotten, but they own Centrepoint, Max, Home Centre, and there's another one. Panhome maybe, or am I going mad? But while they don't always carry the plus sizes to a great level of choice in store, she could get them online and she could get them to the size she needed online. Because if she's not going to try things on here, then she could just measure herself at home and go. But now she's got the measurement, she knows what she's looking for.
Yes, I like it. Looks very light material, like it won't be hot.
Yeah, I mean, she's wearing so many layers. One layer of any material would be better.
All right, let's go. Chubby.
We don't mess around.
She looks like some cute t-shirts here. Mickey. That's cute. I like that shirt. Well, we're gonna come back. We're gonna look at all the stores and oh, you people. I need that.
That's not nice.
Oh, I love those dresses.
That woman just gave her a side eye.
Enjoy plus size. Look at that nice dress.
Is that a dress? I suppose.
Alright, so I have to do a voiceover here because they were playing louder copyright. Probably copyright.
Alright. See, that green one in the corner, I feel like might not be too bad. That's the kind of thing I would say she should maybe look into. Just something that is correctly sized but forgiving so that it can just flow over her. And then while she's wearing kind of the tuck-in scuba type thing, she can put the chiffon over it and it'll cover up that little V, and then she'd be perfectly modest. Now this one is short sleeved, so she couldn't do that one particularly, but that kind of style would be much more helpful to her, because if she got it in the correct size, she could meet the requirements for modesty a lot more easily and wear things a bit more Western without wearing the kind of outfit she's wearing now.
Copyright music. So I was just browsing around, but virtually every store or booth in this plaza alone has a lot of plus sizes. I think this is so cute.
No, it's so ugly, Foodie. It's a blazer with brown polka dots. Don't do it.
For you guys? Oh my gosh, so we're arriving at a store.
That there, hang on. Can you see it? This is a lovely colour, this terracotta. I am partial to a terracotta. That would be very nice on her. I don't know about that green one because I can't see it very clearly, but you know, those kinds of things. Flowing, forgiving, cover you up in a way that might be flattering. The shirts she buys just don't help her.
They're called Fat Girls, and they have some cute pants. Look at those. And they also have some shirts here that I like. I love this style. For modest clothing, I like these long style shirts, and these pants look so comfortable and light. I really should have gotten some, but so
yeah, why didn't she if she was coming all the way here? She knew her size, the woman had measured her, and they'd probably be stretchy because they just elasticate the waist rather than have to waste time sewing it in.
I love the name of the stores here. They have like Fat Girls and all kinds of interesting names for plus size clothing. I love this shirt as well, but they didn't have my size, and that's too bad because I love the patterns. There's even a place called Fat Boys. A place called Fit Fat. Gay Storm. Alright, now I've done the shopping.
Ooh, the filter's working.
I've spent enough, so I'm getting out here. Plus, it's so claustrophobic in here. So I've done my share. Now I'm gonna go relax and have lunch and some shisha. So after the mall, I came to a cafe I like here that is halal. So it's like a halal restaurant and a shisha cafe. So
Bear in mind, she's sitting there going, oh, it's halal. Hun, you've been eating THC gummies for however long now. Are you worried about those rules?
So I ended up getting some fresh crispy fries and a shish taouk wrap, which was actually very quite nice. And some of the fries. The fries were nice and crispy, and they had really good mayo. And after I ate, I moved to the shisha lounge and ordered a cappuccino, which was delightful, and I relaxed with...
That cappuccino does actually look quite nice.
Some shisha. I really love the environment. It was really, really relaxing. All right, I'm finally back home.
Is that code?
I've got a couple of things, but that's about it.
I think she does get overwhelmed easily. I think she just got tired, and that's fine. Like, she was walking around, there aren't really places to sit and things there, so she would have just had to keep walking. So I get it. She can go back.
So they have a lot of selection, actually. It's like a whole plaza of just like plus size. And I will get more eventually, inshallah, but I do have my Temu stuff as well. But anyway, so first thing I got was this dress. That's this black one. So I'm gonna try these clothes on for you, but I just want to say, like, I didn't spend more time in the mall because I just like, I can't do crowded malls, man. I can't. I try, I can't. Like, the way that it was designed, it was very narrow and like inside.
Yeah, because it was designed to be more a market.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it was triggering my claustrophobia, so I just got what I wanted, found some things, and got out of there. I know somebody who could shop for hours, like all day. I'm just like an in-and-out person. I got these couple things here. So I got this shirt. I'll show you in a minute. And I got this one. These look like a...
I am not kidding when I tell you that I very rarely find a pattern that I don't love, but this is hideous.
A lot of shirts I've seen on Temu.
It's because they're all made cheaply somewhere, shipped in, that kind of shiny fabric. Actually, that's not fair, because that shiny fabric is everywhere here, and it drives me mad because it is not comfortable to wear. It's thin, but it's not comfortable.
All 5XL.
So synthetic.
Their biggest size. So let's see how this fits. I like the maroon color, so...
I don't actually hate the color on her, but I don't think she's made a good choice.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll put these on, and I'll show you what they look like.
Oh no. Honey, no. No. Don't do this to yourself, my darling. You can do better. Not comfortable because there's no stretch in the fabric at all.
So it's a little snug.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not bad.
It's bad. If you're like, after you buy something, it's bad. If you have eyes, it's bad. Now, as I say this, I 100% acknowledge that she has difficulty in finding things that she can even have the option of purchasing because of her size. Yeah, so I do get it. I do get trying it and being like, I hope this just works. And it's the difference between saying, oh, this fits, so I'll buy it, to, oh, I like this, so I'll buy it. Because she's definitely more in the former than the latter. But that does not meet the modesty requirement. She's not going to be able to wear that. You can see at the bottom where she's having to button it over her apron that it's gaping, and she won't be able to wear it like that.
I just don't find it very flattering. It should probably be a lot looser.
Yeah. And again, if she wasn't doing button down, it wouldn't force it to stretch in that way because the buttons wouldn't have to stay together. If she had this in kind of a stretchier fabric that wasn't that kind of silky pull tight stuff, and she had it as like a dress with no buttons, she'd do a lot better out of this.
I guess I'm gonna have to lose weight because there's no way I'm going to return it.
You don't have to return it. It wasn't that expensive, but I feel like she could make better choices for herself. And I realise that's quite the understatement when it comes to Chantal's life. But just in fashion alone, I've seen people who are big look better than this.
But I really love how it looks. Like, it's really nice.
I don't think...
Like the color, you know, it's just...
If it was a solid red, or if it was a different pattern with that red.
Very apple.
Yeah, she is.
I'm wearing my elephant pants.
We can't see her elephant pants, but what a combination of patterns that would be.
Maybe if I pull it up a little like this?
No. Because we're seeing it from the front, and from the front it's struggling, which means from the side it's going to look weird.
I don't know.
See how she had to lift it up when she sat there because she wouldn't have been able to sit with it closed the way it was.
Alright. And then there's this one. Yeah.
Somebody on Twitter put up a comparison between this one and then there was a dress from Little House on the Prairie made in what looked like very similar material. And when I tell you I would have worn the Little House on the Prairie dress, it was pretty. But yeah, the elastic here isn't particularly helping. I don't mind it kind of under the boob or wherever you want the waist to be, but the tiers aren't helping. It does fit her, which a lot of her stuff doesn't. But if I were her, and I realise as I say this, she will never do this, I would take the elastic out of the arms. I would, instead of having the scuba thing, I'd put like a chiffon scarf over and have it kind of dangling here just to break up the kind of the stretch of fabric. And I mean, that's all you can really do, isn't it?
This one is nicer. This one is flowy.
It's not even that flowy, but it fits her. It would look better without that elastic in the bottom, but she can't remove that because
I love it.
it's actually
so light
2 layers
and airy
of fabric.
and flowy.
How long do you think it's been since she has been able to wear 1 layer of clothes? I think that's the difference, because she wears so many layers trying to get enough coverage.
Whee! Whee! Yeah, this one, you know, I like it. I like it a lot. So yes, this one is a winner. It's very light. It's not see-through. I should have gotten a few more of these.
I mean, she can go back, but I don't know. I don't think that the fabric is better than the other one. I think, honestly, she's just kind of forgotten what it's like to have things fit. And she's going to mess with that neckline for so long as she's got stuff tucked into it. So like I said, a chiffon scarf over it would probably help her there.
Because this is more comfortable. Yes. You can find dresses there at this place for, you know, starting at like, usually I see the average like for something like this, 200 bahts. So yeah, but I've seen some dresses go up to like 1,600, so it just depends where you're going, what you get. And you can...
Oh, thank you. Not sure I trust her conversions, but thank you, Foodie.
Always bargain. So I didn't have to bargain this, but she gave me a discount. So... Yeah.
If she gave you a discount without you asking, you definitely should have bargained that. But I suppose at that point she just wanted out of her.
Yeah, she charged me 210, I think, 210 bahts, and it was like 280. So, but yeah, I really like it. I find that this color, black and white, goes good with red lipstick, which I love. I know you guys want to see me in more colors, but I love this. But I did try this one and the maroon one, but yeah, unfortunately there's like no you can't try things on there. There's no changing rooms or anything. And I remember seeing a note on that when I was looking up the mall that they don't have any change rooms.
But the lady was nice enough to measure us, so there we are.
So you're pretty much on your own with, you know, and yeah, overall it was okay. But I just get like really bad anxiety when I go into busy, crowded places. It was pretty crowded. The hallways between the stores are not very big. So if you don't mind that, then, you know, but the staff were very, very helpful. And but like I said, the one lady did measure me. I was a 58. The other lady at this other store, I got this one at the Fat Girls booth, and she didn't measure me, but she said she thought it would fit. And I mean, it does, but it's just not baggy. It should be baggy. So maybe it's the pants I'm wearing.
Her pants are really thin. It's the apron at the front because she holds it so far forward.
I don't know, but we'll see. I'll make it work. And this one she did measure me, yeah. So this is a 60 and I'm a 58. So that's why there's a little bit of extra room anyways. So yeah. But typically Asian sizes are made smaller, but this
yes, they are.
Seems to be true to size mostly, especially.
Yeah. She literally measured you. That's how you get around Asian sizes. Like, you measure yourself and you go with whatever size fits that measurement. And then you just ignore whatever it says.
Depends on the shop there, but I just thought the names of the stores were super hilarious. You know, I love calories, fat girls.
You can't go with a thin skin at all.
I thought they were really funny. It made me laugh. So yeah, but it's very chaotic in a lot of ways. Like, if you're not used to the hustle and bustle, like catching a ride, you know, like the store was on a busy street, so I had to just like, the cab had to pull over for a split second. I had to like get in fast, and just, it's very fast paced here. That's what I should say. It's very fast paced. So
Didn't she say when she got there, she was like, the city just has a vibe, it's so alive, you just, I can't explain it. Like, she claimed, although we know different, that was the reason she went.
and I'm slow paced. So, but anyway, I survived. I'm back in the AC, and I'm very happy with this shirt.
The cleaners have been inked. You can see the folded towels behind her, and it's somewhat clean.
Yes, I really like it. They had a purple one. It was like purple, but I don't know. I was like, am I gonna look like Grimace in this? So you can't go wrong with black and white. Anyway, it's very cool because, you know, it's hot here, so that's what I need. So, and this with the Temu stuff, I can't wait to show you guys when I go home, you know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little vlog coming shopping with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Okay, she didn't buy that much. I think maybe she could have branched out, but I'm not her. I wasn't in her body. I wasn't dragging myself around that mall. So she may just have hit her limit, which is fair enough, I suppose. I mean, it was more than I expected her to do, to be honest. So given the prices there, I would have been tempted to say, well, you know, splash out, get a few things, try a few things on, especially if you're then going to say you've got a haul. But I don't know how much money she had allocated for this, and it might just be she's not in the financial position to do that at the moment because she's spending her money on other things. We know what those other things are. And she gets to decide that that's a priority to her, so there we go. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to get this cut down, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.